morning, guys. We are in Bermuda again for our second day. It is pirate night tonight, so I'm wearing my pirate t-shirt. I have a full costume to wear, obviously, because it's Halloween on the high seas, so me and Madison are gonna wear a full pirate costume tonight. And the weather is looking a little bit temperamental. I went on the top deck to go for a walk this morning with my coffee, and it started to drizzle. So it looks like it's gonna be like on and off drizzle today. The sun is out and then all of a sudden it starts to rain a little bit. So we're prepared for all of the things. I'm packing a beach blanket and I'm packing a rain jacket. I'm just gonna bring my bathing suit because I think we're gonna go to the Crystal Caves first to check that out, just do some sightseeing. And if the weather looks good, we'll go check out another beach. So that's the plan. It's about 8:30 in the morning and we're gonna head down to, I keep saying down, we're gonna head up to Lumiere's and get some breakfast. And then we're gonna pack up and head out. My dilemma is yesterday, we were too early and none of the buses were running yet. So even though we got out of here around 9:30, the bus didn't leave until after 10. So that was kind of annoying. So I'm wondering if they're going to be running earlier this morning or if we should just wait until like 10 o'clock anyway, so that we're not just sitting on a hot bus. So we'll see how it goes, but that is the plan. We have to be back on the ship by 4 o'clock tonight. So we're gonna try to see as much as we can in the period of time that we have. Today I got the French toast and scrambled eggs, and Addison got her cream of wheat again with a half a pound of brown sugar. We have another Royal Caribbean ship docked next to us. We did yesterday as well, Adventures of the Sea. So we are at the Crystal Caves. It was a little... There's chickens everywhere. You hear it? Chickens everywhere. Yeah. But so it was a little bit of a production getting here. It's a little bit further than I had anticipated. So we took a 40-minute ferry ride from the port to St. George's, and then we took a taxi from where the ferry dropped off over to Crystal Caves, which was like another 15 minutes. So we're a little bit nervous about getting back on time, but our taxi driver was amazing. He brought us right here and told us a whole bunch of history of the island, and he's waiting for us. He like brought us in, asked what the next tour was. We bought our tickets. I'm going to show you all these chickens in a second.
They're everywhere.
Yeah. Oh, and
one's coming towards us.
One's coming right at us.
Hey.
And he's waiting for us to finish the tour. So hopefully he's still out there. But if he is,
imagine
that's amazing.
He leaves us.
I have his, I hope he doesn't leave us. We have his business card. So we'll see. Anyway, let me show you all of these chickens before we head into the Crystal
also
Caves.
We went to the store and it was heaven because it's a Crystal Cave. So there's crystals.
Yeah, so Madison got to get some crystals, which was a lot of fun. All right, let's check out these chickens. So the guy who drove us here, actually look at how beautiful it is. Yeah. He told us that these kids played a prank on the government and they let out, was it 20,000 chickens?
Yeah, 20,000 or 2,000, something.
No, it was like 20,000.
Yeah.
From some kind of a chicken farm. And I just thought that was really funny. There's a much bigger story to go along with it, but the bottom line is there's chickens everywhere.
Remember how I told you, right? This is the historic part of the island.
Yes.
First church in the Western Hemisphere. Okay, St. Peter's Church. That was built. Back in 1606. Now, Bermuda was discovered by the French. Okay, guys.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually discovered by the French. They came and they wrecked here on a boat called the Sea Venture. While they were here, they would build another boat to get back to France called the Deliverance. And you know, people talk.
Uh-huh.
So while they were on their way back, to France, they stopped over in England. Okay? And yabba 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 yabba. They told some of the English, gave them the coordinates. Ladies, And this is the guy that discovered Bermuda, so George Summers. They gave up the information to the coordinates of where Bermuda was listed. Gives you everything you need to know. 1609 to 1909. It's commemorated to Sir George. Okay, guys. Any boat needs to come in? See those markers out there?
Yeah.
There are no boat that's sitting out there. No.
Yeah.
It has to go through these channels. If those boats try to come anywhere close inside here, they'll wreck.
Wow.
Because we have a barrier on the island.
Right. So we made it to Tobacco Bay, and I'm going to tell you guys about our whole adventure if and when we make it back to the ship safely. I'm a little bit scared right now. You okay? I know. Look at these yellow birds. Look at these yellow birds. We made it back on the ferry. Thank goodness. We almost thought we weren't going to. Oh my gosh, what a day. All right guys, this isn't weird at all. So we're back at the room and wow, what a day in Bermuda. Do we have a story for you guys? It was crazy. All right, so I thought that we could totally do this on our own, not book an excursion, just, sorry, my hair is like a mess. It's pouring rain out, but I thought that we could just figure it out. We knew we wanted to go to the Crystal Caves and we wanted to go to Tobacco Bay beach area. That was the two things on the agenda today. So we found out that you had to take a ferry over to St. George's and then just take a taxi from there, no big deal. We took the ferry. It was a 40-minute ferry, and when you get off the ferry, there's all these people holding signs like saying things like Crystal Caves, Tobacco Bay, Clearwater. Like there's just like people holding signs to take you to places. So I went up to this one guy and I said, oh, you're going to Crystal Caves, can you please take us there? Sure, $20 each way. All right, it is what it is. We knew we wanted to go there. So he takes us, he's so nice. He says that he's gonna wait for us to be done to take us back because we wanted to go to back to St. George's or to Tobacco Bay. We weren't sure which one we were gonna do. Fine. I was so happy to see that he waited for us. And we get in the car and he's bringing us back and he's giving us like a whole history lesson of the island, which was nice, right, Madison? Mm-hmm. He's like telling us all about the historic sites and things, and it was interesting, and I was recording and filming and everything was all good. Then all of a sudden we're like back in St. George's, and he said Tobacco Bay was really like right next to it because you could even walk from one to the other. Okay, great. And then he goes like way out of the way. Like we're not even anywhere where there are tourists anymore. Totally off the beaten path. And I'm getting nervous now because I knew we had left the area where we wanted to be. And we're going through all of this like residential area, and there's like ocean on one side and just like houses on the other side every once in a while. All right, so I was like, are we almost there? Yeah, we're almost there. We'll be there in a couple minutes. He's like, but you got to see this. And he pulls off the road and brings us to like this old abandoned fort. He's like, come on, come out of the car. I want to show you guys this. So now my heart's racing because it's desolate. There's no one around. And there's like these two guys in this little stone building, and they're smoking things, drugs. I could smell it. And they, you know, he says hi to them, and we go, and he shows us the beautiful view. There's these cannons over the water, big, like really nice scenic view over the ocean. And then he said, oh, I'm going to show you a really nice view now. And there's this tower, and he like, I don't know, it was all chained, but he had the ability to get in it. So he opens this old crickety door, and there's these really old wooden steps going up high to this fort. And it's like me, Madison now, and like 3 guys. And I'm thinking, oh my God. Like,
Well,
what
they weren't really with us. But...
They were right there though. They were like the ones at the front. So I'm just, my mind is going to all kinds of bad places, guys. I'm just like, I don't know what to do. So we see the view, and I'm just like, yeah, that's really nice, but can you take us to Tobacco Bay now? That's where we wanted to go. Can you please take us now? Because now I'm like in panic mode. In the meantime, I have my phone open. I have no connection to anything because I didn't pay for international service. So I'm trying to like purchase it. I'm trying to message my husband, message my daughter, anything just to get through. At one point I was like, oh, I'm going to call my husband and check in because I just wanted him to think I had communication with someone, but of course I couldn't get through to my husband. And we get back in the car and I'm thinking, what's going to happen now? Like, what is happening? And I was like, well, it's really getting late now and I have to get to the beach or I'm not going to have time. Can you please take us there now? Yeah, we're almost there. But then he still kept driving and there was nothing around. And I was so scared. We were so scared. And then finally we end up at the beach. So I'm like, okay, we made it.
Wait, no, he took us to his brother's house.
Oh yeah, then he took us to see his brother's house. I don't even know. Yeah, so he's like, oh, this is where my brother lives. So he took me by there. I'm like, okay, yeah, wow, nice. Please just take us to the beach. We get there and it's smaller than I had anticipated. So we just want to take a couple of pictures and go. In the meantime, he doesn't leave. He hangs out at the beach. He's like, do you guys need to ride, back now to St. George's? And we're like, no, we're going to walk. We're fine. He's like, sure, I'll take you there. I'm like, no, we're good. So I thought he had left, but he didn't. He stayed. And now we're like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? He's not leaving. I don't know what to do. I'm so scared. And I couldn't get past him because he was at the exit. And I said, oh, how do we walk there? He's like, oh, I'll take you for free. And we said, no, we just want to walk. He's like, all right. So he told us where to go. And we were confused and it was a pretty decent walk. And then he passed us as we were walking. And I was like, oh God, no, just keep going. So finally, we made it back to St. George's and we got on the ferry boat and got back here as soon as we could because it was very scary. Right, Madison?
Yeah.
How are you feeling through all this? No. Were you scared?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got nothing?
No.
Nothing to say?
No.
Yeah, it was slightly traumatizing. So, lesson learned, when you're going to an island and you're not familiar with it, I always thought that I was fine to just do my own thing. I always have. I was never scared to travel like that by myself, but especially having Madison with me, I definitely would have, looking back, booked an excursion. I know it's a lot more money, but it's worth it. It's totally worth it to avoid that anxiety because I'm thinking there's nothing I can do. I have no internet connection. I can't make a phone call. There is just nothing. He could have pushed us off that tower into the ocean. Nobody would saw us again. Nobody would have ever known what happened. Or worse things could have happened. So anyway, but Crystal Caves, how amazing was that?
It was really cool.
Really, really so cool. It was so beautiful. Was that your favorite thing that we've done thus far?
Yeah.
Yeah? It wasn't meeting Belle last night? Because that was my favorite thing. That was exciting. Anyway, we're waiting for room service. We're gearing up for Pirate Night. We're happy to be back on the ship and hope you enjoyed the story. We just got our first room service of the trip and look at how cute this is. They have Goofy Baby Bell cheese. So we just got a cheese platter and a BLT and Madison got margarita pizza. So it's always weird on the days that we go to port because we get back around 3:30, but dinner's at 5:45. So hopefully we don't ruin our appetite. All right, so it's Pirate Night and we have on our full pirate costumes. I have on my ears that I got the other day because I didn't like my hat. And I have on my pirate dress. And Madison has on her pirate dress and she doesn't want to wear her hat. But she still looks really cute. And we're gonna go meet Chip and Dale, hopefully, if the line's not too long. best drink I think that we've seen this week. Come on, Madison. So we just got back from dinner at Animator's Palette again, which was really good. And we did the Pirate's Life for Me. It's like a family game show, which was super fun. That's actually the one that I participated in last time, and it was kind of the same layout of the show, but it was super fun. The boat is moving a lot tonight, so some people are struggling. How you doing, Madison? Yeah, it's been rough. But now we have some great photo ops tonight. We have Goofy and we have who else? Oh, we saw Captain Hook, but he has Smee with him too. So I'm hoping that we can get a picture with them. We saw Chip and Dale and got a really cute picture. I wasn't sure if they were going to be wearing their pirate costumes, but of course they were. So that was really cute. And a lot of stuff going on tonight. We have a lot of things on the itinerary. So we'll see how Madison's holding up, how much we can get done. And I think maybe if Madison's feeling okay right now, we can head over to the Goofy photo op.
It's dancing toys! And this pirate crew would not be complete without Chip and Dale! Are you ready for a party?
We sure are. And we've been learning those dance moves.
Yeah!
Oh boy. No.
Yes, Mom, come back. All right. Sit down.
All right, so this is the reality of, this is real pirate hair. This is the real pirate hair look. Okay. So I thought it was a lot of fun, but crazy windy. I had to take my ears off because I thought they were going to blow away.
Yeah, and she took my only hair tie.
And I did, yeah, because I couldn't, it was bad. It was so bad.
I know.
But the dance party was cute. Madison didn't like the dance party.
I don't dance at parties.
Only professionally.
Yeah.
She doesn't dance for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what do you do? Just...
Yeah. They told you. They gave us all the moves. You know, we had a lot to work with, but Madison wasn't having it. So that's going to be it for today. It was a fun day. Thought we had a good time. It was a very adventurous day, right? We had a lot of stuff today. And that was a good ending to it. The fireworks are always so much fun. They do a great job. And we're tired. Why?
We're so tired.
All right, guys. That's going to be it for tonight. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night.
Good night.